I think we've got very clear, very distinct. See the Hindraf issue separate from the ISA issue. Because whether we want to mention or not, whilst everyone will be very concerned about the issue of marginalization, not everyone has necessarily agreed with the methodology, the articulation of issues, and the manner in which Hindraf has put the issue forward. And I will very candidly say I'm one of those. But on the issue of ISA, we must assess it and see the issue as objectively as we can. Now, let me take my starting position and say that whether we like it or not, ISA is part of the law. It's in our statute books. Right? Nobody can argue that this is not law. The question is it good or bad law? And you will have differences of opinion. That's always the case in a democracy. Some will say it's good, some will say it's bad. I take the view it is bad, and I will share my reasons why. Status law. Okay. Simply because the way it is crafted, it is open to abuse. There are no checks and balances left in the ISA as it is now. Let me give you an example, and we use the most recent, the Hindraf file. I was reading in Nation today the annexion to the order detaining the file. They have given 9 reasons. 3 unlawful assemblies that we supposed to have organized, seditious statements that we supposed to have made, and some innocuous reference to connections to the rebel rights. Alright. For Mano, they apparently have 7 reasons, all related to sedition, statements that we supposed to have made in the course of forums. For the others, it ranges from 3 to 4 reasons to support the detention. Now, the IGP has gone on record to say that since the 28th of July, Hindraf has been under close investigation. Now, that's a little over 4 months. In fact, I think almost 5 months. Right? 5 months of investigation, and they say they have evidence of connections to terrorist groups, blah, 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 blah. Now, if they've got all that evidence, and if they've got evidence of seditious statements, why aren't they charging them under the Sedition Act? I don't approve of the Sedition Act, but that's another piece of legislation that's on the statute books. Why aren't we charging them under the Sedition Act? Why aren't we charging them under the Sedition Act? If you have evidence, bring them to court, charge them, let there be a public trial. We too can assess the evidence and decide to ourselves. No, they have elected to use the ISA. And this is where I say it is prone to abuse. Now, that's my view, and I assume that the applause to this all suggests that most of the things are bad law. And as I said, there's always the other view. There are those who think that this is good law. Take Nazri, our effective minister, effective law minister. I think effective. Alright, effective law minister. 3 years ago, in this same hall, there was a great debate between Nazri and YB. Should the ISA be reviewed? And Nazri, with his usual intelligence, pointed out to us, those in the hall, he said, but the Raja wants the ISA. The Raja agreed with the ISA. Why? Because every election, they vote PN. If the Raja don't want the ISA, they won't vote PN. Okay? Now, that effective minister has challenged not the AP, not the AR, not us. He has challenged civil society. Now, he has said this time and again. Civil society approve of the ISA. Let me give you an idea of Nazri and the PN government's impression of civil society. When 60,000, at least 60,000, I think I saw 60,000 on the 10th of November, march to the Agung's Palace. PN government says those are opposition-led. It's not civil society, it's opposition-led. 30,000 Indians, I was there. 30,000 Indians on the streets on the 25th of November. He says these are terrorists encouraged. It's not civil society. But this group called Damai, who claim to represent 395 NGOs that none of us have heard of, the PM says the silent majority has spoken. Now, I'm going to take up Nazri's challenge. Alright? And if I understand your applause, the clapping just now, to register your disapproval of the ISA, it is not enough that we go back and we say, okay, I'm going to put an act against anything except the act. Go out, commit tonight to go out and tell 10. And tell 20, explain to them how this draconian, oppressive law is used to silence our voices. Our voices are being silenced. Tell those 10 whom you speak to tell another 10. And this is the only way we can circumvent the BN domination of the mainstream media as their falsehood factory. That's their falsehood factory, the mainstream newspapers. We cannot depend on them, we have to depend on ourselves. Take this out of the ground. We don't want the ISA anymore. We have to take Nazri's challenge, make the ISA an election issue. As I said, the ISA is law. It's on the statute books. We are law-abiding citizens. We do things according to law. You want to get rid of that piece of legislation, or you want to build into it checks and balances, there's only one way you can do it. Change those in Parliament. And your next best shot is coming around the corner. People, I urge you, make the ISA an election issue, commit ourselves to it. Thank you.